right, and welcome back. Well, some people can barely stay awake for 24 hours straight, but imagine running that entire time. Yeah, I said running for 24 hours straight. Okay, it's a unique initiative thought up by our next guest.
His mission is to help everyone become healthier and be more conscious of giving. Joining us now is Dr. Thomas Budde, the founder of thegiveshirt.com.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much for having us.
It's exciting.
And it's an interesting and a simple concept. Explain what the Give Shirt project is.
It's a locally based but international movement. I'm essentially increasing the consciousness and therefore the behavior of giving throughout the world.
And what inspired you to start this in the first place?
I was fortunate to have an experience of a trip to Thailand, and the people and the culture and the atmosphere there is so euphorically happy, but yet in a genuine, real, calm way at the same time. And also the people give so freely. It's just a natural part of the culture and how they live. And I made the connection that the power of giving, that the act of giving is part of the main reason why they were so happy. So I started living that way by example, telling people that wanted to hear about it. And for Christmas, I asked my family not to give me any things, but they could give to a charity or a good cause in honor of me. And I still received some things. And one thing was a shirt with the word give on it.
Oh.
So that's the short story.
So the inspiration there.
That's neat. We're actually showing one of the shirts now that has become part of your movement. These shirts that people can purchase. Does the money go to certain places, or where does the money go if people have a shirt that says give?
Yeah, and we actually even use different terminology because the whole concept is different than a business of purchasing and prices and selling and buying, because what people do when they get the Give shirt is normally, if and when they can, they give a donation that covers all the expenses of the movement, the shirt, the printing, and everything else, and then an additional donation to another charity.
That's great. So how can people get involved? You're going to be doing this 4th annual 24-hour Runathon that you've done every single year. You're going to be running for 24 hours, which sounds insane to me, but you said each year you feel a little bit better every time you do it. And how can people get involved? Can people watch you run?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I probably should clarify that nobody has to run for 24 hours.
Just you, right?
So there are many different ways to be involved. Certainly people can run for 24 hours if they want to, and it's also a worldwide event. So I run for 24 hours around the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area. There are other people in different cities, states, and countries that are doing something, walking, running, biking, some sort of activity, and telling people about it, telling people that they're doing it and why they're doing it, because it's really all about helping people think more about their health and being active. The point kind of was, they're running 24 hours to help. Well, if they're running 24 hours, I can maybe get off the couch and go for a walk or something like that. So the question you asked is how people can get involved. They can go to the Facebook event, which there's a link through the Give Shirt Facebook page, and the event itself is called the 4th Annual Worldwide 24-Hour Runathon to raise awareness and money for health and giving. And they can click join, and then also click invite their friends and spread the word to everybody else. Or they can go to the website, thegiveshirt.com, and the 3rd tab is called Runathon. And they can read information there and click register now. It's free, and tell us how they're participating, where they are in the world, and what they're doing. And if they're in Milwaukee, they can join us. They can either ride a bike for bike support to help draw attention, carry some of the supplies, or they can run along with us. And of course, people can donate or raise money, or they can just help by spreading the word.
But you literally could just buy a shirt and be doing a good deed, correct?
Yes, and it's mostly by wearing the shirts, because that's when so many other people, countless, will see that word give, and whether consciously or unconsciously, plant that seed and help them think more about giving.
Sure.
Well, I think that's great. Your doctorate is in psychology, and so for you, this connection between the mental thought of giving, the feeling of giving, and also this health of body and mind, how important is that connection for you as a doctor to spread that message?
Yeah, really my intention, my purpose in life, and the purpose of the Give Shirt movement is to help the whole world become a happier and healthier place. And we know that by giving, we actually become much happier and healthier. And the people we give to also do, and then they become more able to give. So it really is that connection of helping the world and everybody in the world become happier and healthier. That's what the whole concept of giving is really based on.
What are some of the things that, since you've started this project years ago, what are some of the things you're most inspired by or proud of that you can go, you know what, that happened because I was able to empower and excite and ignite other people?
Interesting question, because I try to remain sort of unproud and not think of it or relate it as me or my movement or something that I do. So I'm always trying to think about what we're doing and what the movement is doing. But at the same time, I'm human, so I do feel that way. And
But it's going to be great to see, because this was an idea that came about and go, wow, this really is working. And I'm able, this is your full-time job, I guess. You're able to do this every single day.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also do it 100% voluntarily, as well as everybody that contributes to the movement. We're all volunteers. It really is all about giving. But there are many times where I'll see someone wearing the Give shirt, and I don't even recognize the person. And that's really neat. And even as I travel around the United States or even the world and see people wearing the Give shirt, or hear people talking about how they recognize me and they've seen me talk about the Give shirt, which is why being here today is one really valuable way to help us achieve our mission. And also, I guess maybe the biggest thing is when people tell me about how different their day is by wearing the shirt, and how different their life is now from having the shirt and wearing the shirt at times or regularly. That was never the intention of the Give shirt. It was always to influence other people by seeing the word give. But as they talk to me about how much better they feel, how much more they give by being part of the movement, that really is a unexpected consequence that I feel really great about.
I love that. And I bet every time you put it on, you can't help but be in that mode, be in that
it's
sort
so
of
positive,
mind space. So here's the information for the Give shirt. You can go to the website, thegiveshirt.com. Also, for more information on the 24-hour Runathon, that's where you go as well. For more information, you can call 414-350-0124. And again, Dr. Thomas Budde, he's going to be running for 24 hours straight. So find out more about that and how you can become a part of the movement. Thanks for being here, Doctor. We appreciate it.
Thank you again.
Absolutely.